set up. Gonna turn the phone volume down so I can see the chat. All right. Hello, friends, foes, other watchers on the internet. My name is Matt. You're watching Hogwash Gaming, and this is a little bit of a live stream. We are going to be designing a game together. And have you ever, wanted to make a game? I mean, I know I have. Here's a relic from way back in the past. This is Safari Situations. And, yeah, this was my first card game that I ever made. As you can tell, it's construction paper glued onto construction paper, written with a ballpoint pen, and for the back, I glued. I don't know if you can see the lines, but it's just notebook paper. And yeah, it's a good first try, I would say. And I had a bunch of cards like this, and they were all different sizes because I didn't have a paper cutter with a ruler or anything like that. So I just had to make do with what I had, and you know what? That's what you should do if you're designing a game. Just make do with what you have, get that idea out there, and create something. So then when your opportunity to actually make it happen comes through, you can do it. And this video is going to show you how to turn something like this into something a little more professional looking. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be using a site called The Game Crafter. The Game Crafter is a site that I used to make my own card game, and it wasn't Safari Situations. It was actually a card game named Strata, and that is in production. And if you want to get a copy of that to help me play test and just figure out, like, is this a good game, or did I just think it was a good game? I've got the instructions all printed out here. It's really cool. I've got the actual cards that I'll show you later, but yeah, really good quality cards. But we're gonna get started, and we're gonna make Safari Situations, and I'm going to kind of go off of this size because I kind of like the idea, because basically what it is it's a game where you run into situations and then you roll dice to see how you approach that situation. And we're only going to make one card, but by making this one card, you can go on to make more. You'll know how to do it. I'm not going to make a full deck because I don't intend on making this game quite yet. If you guys are like, yeah, make a card game, then make the Safari Situations happen. Well, I will make it happen for you guys, I guess, if you will buy it. I'm not going to be spending money on things if you're not going to buy it. Just saying. Alright, so first off, I just want to show you the games. And basically what this does is not only does it allow you to make the game, it allows you to price the game and sell the game on their website. I'm going to go back here, and we're just going to go to shop. And I just want to show you the card games that they have here. Some are like really, really interesting looking. They got one for, it's an infectious fun thing. I wonder why they have that out. Absolutely. Plague is also one that they've got going on. I want to play Desolate. Desolate looks like a really good game. But all of these games are things that people have made and put on this website, and this website has printed out, and you can get physical copies for the prices listed below. And I think it's pretty cool. I mean, Desolate's only $14.99. You've got to add on the shipping and whatnot. But yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, this is what your game would be posted as, but we're not there yet. Let's get to making a game. My games. All right. So I've got Strata in alpha right here. Right now it's about $19. Um, and I'm pretty happy with the quality, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about making a new game. Create a custom game. Alright, so we're going to call it Safari Situations. Alright. Create a custom game. Here we go. Safari Situations. Right now, it has nothing in it. And that's okay, because we're just getting started. So, basically, what we could do is we could... I think the way we want to make this game work is in the past, and I know you can't read this right now. Let me switch over. Boom. In the past, I had these little red crosses, and that kind of indicated the health that you had. So what I want to do is I want to make something that signifies health, and then I want to make cards, and then I'm going to see what our options are as far as dice is concerned. I would like to see if they would print something on dice, or if I have to make stickers to put on the dice, which I find rather lame. Sorry, Harbor and all those other games that do stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to start with those three things. We might just get around to designing the cards for right now, but yeah, that's all we'll need for the game that we're designing. Now, for health, we could come up with little cardboard tokens that you punch out. Like, let me see, we got mediums punch outs. Let's see, small punch outs. Let's see what they've got. It's thinking about it. Boom. Alright. So we've got things that you have to be very careful about pronouncing. Okay, so this is a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, and a 1/2 inch is like that. That's kind of tiny. It would cut down on the weight. A mini circle tile. You know what? I think a mini circle tile would be good. So let's add a mini circle tile. Okay. Laser cut components show burn marks and soot unless you enable UV coating. We'll enable UV coating. Boom. Alright. So here are the situations that we have to look at when we're making this game and these pieces. Okay. So we've got file names. And I didn't look at any of this before. I only have made cards in this thing. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we do know that they have to be a PNG or JPEG measuring 45 or 450 by 450 pixels. So let's go to Photoshop. And I think I've got it all here. Yep. Alright, so we're going to Photoshop. And so we're going to have to make a new thing. And we're going to make a custom. That's going to be 4050 by 450. Okay. Create. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we are going to make a circle on this. So we're going to come up to this and pull all the way down here. And that's centered. Let me see if I can pull this. Okay, so we're a little... we'll call that good. It's not good, but we'll call it that way. Okay, there. There we go. That should be, there we go. Centered right there. That's where it is. All right. So we've got that centered. And I'm using Photoshop. You don't need to use Photoshop at all. You can use GIMP. You can use Paint. You can use, there's Inkscape. Inkscape is good. I like using Inkscape, A, because it's free, and B, it's like Illustrator, and C, you can take pictures of hand-drawn cartoons and stuff, or illustrations, and then it will change it into a vector, and then you can resize it however you want, and it won't change the definition. It won't change, and that's what I really like about that. So we're going to go here. I'm used to using Photoshop, so we're going to start here, and we're going to put a stroke on the inside, and we're going to make it pretty thick. We're going to make it 6 pixels, and it's going to be black. Boom. All right, there we go. There's our circle for the template. Right. So now we can deselect, and we're going to make a cross. So let's make a bright red cross in the center here. And we're gonna have to use this these rulers here, so I'm gonna zoom in a little because this is gonna be tricky. So we have, the whole thing is 6 inches and 1/4. So to make it centered, we want to go here. Oh, okay, it snaps. Nice. And there. That's the center mark. All right. So we are going to go to the rectangular selection, and let's make it let me see. So that would be a 1/4 inch there and a 1/4 inch there. So in actuality, this would be 1/2 inch, right? Or would it be something more like that's 1/2 inch? That's 1/2 inch. But I didn't pay attention to this vector, so we're going to have to do that again. We're going to go here, and let's call it right there. So make sure it's there. And for the back of the card, I'll make this a little more, oh, hello, a little more uniform. Okay, so it turns purple. I've got it centered apparently. Alright, so this was here. I'm getting distracted by a ton of things. Alright. I don't usually have people watching me when I'm when I'm doing this. Okay. Will this turn? It will turn purple. Thank you, Adobe. You are very helpful. Alright. So we've got this going, and what I could do is I could try to make a cross selection, and then fill that in all at once. But I'm worried about being super precise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new layer. And I'm going to copy that layer. So new layer. I'm going to fill it with red. I'm going to copy this layer. Duplicate layer. Yeah, I don't care what it's called. And then we're going to transform. And we're going to do that. Enter. Then we're going to merge down. Layer. Oh, where is it? It's down here. Merge down. Boom. There we go. Now, I'm going to deselect this. Now we have a cross. We're going to clear the rule or clear the guides. Boom. And there we go. There's our health chip. I like it. Now, I am going to do something here. I'm going to duplicate this layer, the background, and then I'm going to delete the background. Yes, I want to delete it. And then I'm going to do something here. I'm going to select all of the outside and delete it. So now we have a circle with a background that's been taken out. So it's only that circle. And we're going to merge this down. We don't have to. Actually, no, we're not going to. We're going to go like this, and I'm going to transform this to be a little bigger. And then we'll use the snapping options to center it again. And there we go. There's our health meter thing. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we have our health chip all set. We're going to save this. And let's, I'm going to save it in the, let's make a new folder in here. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. Safari. Situations. All right. So we'll go in here and we'll call it health. And instead of calling it a Photoshop thing. Now in common practice, what you want to do is you want to take this and keep it as a Photoshop document and your final product. But since this is a quick just how-to kind of thing, I'm just gonna save it as a PNG because that's what it said on here, right? PNG, yep. So we're gonna save it as a PNG, and we'll save it the big way. And what we're going to do is let me pull up that. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the folder. I'll put it here, so then when I switch over, boom, yeah, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to take this, and I'm going to drag it here. Boom. There we go. So that's the front and the back there. Interesting. Alright, so basically, what we have here is we're going to proof it. So we're going to pull it up. And so everything outside of the red circle probably will not get printed. Now this is a safety thing that they do for you. And it's to make sure that you leave enough space between what you drew and the edges so you don't have like words cut in half and stuff. I don't like that for a few reasons, but it is very useful because you know what you're getting. But it often means I design this card and it looks great, and then I throw it into this and it's like half of the words are outside of the red circle or whatever. So we got lucky on this one because everything that we drew is on the inside of this red circle except the black circle, and the black circle was just something so I had a visual reference. Yeah, I think honestly I would have been happier if the black was inside the red circle, but what you gonna do? Alright, so we got that. I think that's really good. So we're gonna done proof that, and we are good. Those are the health tiles. And we're gonna change the quantity of these to, oh, let's say 30. All right, so that saves the change we made here. I can come here and it just pops this little saved icon up there, just so you know that it's been saved. All right, so we're going to go back to Safari Situations. Boom. So now what it has is it has small punch outs, 30. And it says this has not been proofed. Interesting. So let's go back down here. Mini circle tile, edit. I thought I clicked proof. Oh yeah, I have to hit approve. Boom. Okay, now it's proofed. All right, that's very useful, especially when you're working as a team. So you can actually have like everybody look it over instead, and then they hit proof. So yeah. Okay, so what do we got here? We got those cardboard punch outs, and they're about 1.5 inches. So that's good. Now we need the cards. The cards that have the situations on them, because that's what we're making. For anyone who's new to the stream, welcome. We're making a little quick card game called Safari Situations. We're only making one card, but yeah. Basically, we need the front of the card, or the back of the card, the cover of the card, to be, let's make a tiger kind of pattern kind of thing. You know, that's what my original was way back in the day. And then we can yeah, we can see where that takes us. All right, so I think the card should be big. So let's look at cards. Decks. Decks would be cards, right? All right, bridge decks. Those are kind of small cards. Business deck is pretty small as well. Dominoes are pretty small. We got tarot cards. That's a 2 by 4, 7. Let me take a look at some of these. Jumbo deck. 3.5 by 5. Yeah. That might be what we're looking for. Let's go with that. It's not a micro deck, yeah. Let's see what we got. Okay. So, to create a jumbo deck, upload an image for the back of the deck. Okay, so we're going to have to make a picture that is 125 by 1125 by 1725 pixels. So we are gonna go back to Photoshop, and we're gonna make a new one, and it's gonna be custom. And let's go with, it was 1125, right? By 1725. Let me just double check to make sure that is correct. Yes, okay, cool. So we'll create that. Boom. Looks pretty good. All right, so we want to make it so it's tigery, because that's a word. And my original was yellow, but I'm gonna go with orange, because orange is a more fun color, I think. Pink. Okay, yes. We'll make a new layer, and we'll pour that orange down. Let's see if we can get a better orange, a brighter, more vivid orange. It's lighter. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, and I am going to use my tablet to make the stripes, I think. All right. So we'll switch this to black and a pen and see what we can do here. No. Nope. I gotta use something else. Let's try the wet medium. General brushes. Is there ink? Okay, let's try this. Sassy, but not exactly what I'm going for. Let's increase the size here, because I'm used to working with smaller stuff. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Something like that. Similar to my original. Now, here's the thing. My original was just triangles. And I don't want it to be triangles. But I do want it to be tiger-esque. And tigers have a bit of a curve to their stripes. I don't know. What do you think? Another thing I could do is tigers have a white belly, right? So I'm thinking we'll go here. Maybe at the bottom. Something like that. Give it a nice little underbelly. And then we'll go back to black. We'll go to ink. Classic cartoonist. That's a blender. What's the oils look like? Oh, I see. Kind of fades and smears a little. Yeah, I'm just playing around. Round flex wet. Interesting. See what kind of tiger stripes we can do. Ooh. Yeah, it's still kind of smeary. It almost has a blue effect down here. That's kind of interesting. All right, let's go back to the inking thick and thin and boost up that size again. Actually, if we got it really big, maybe we can make it kind of like those triangles I had. Almost kind of Hobbsy. We got these little nurples at the end there, though. Let's try it again. I like it, but I want to get rid of those little stick things that keep popping up. Let's see. This looks so much like Hobbs stripes. I like it though. I like it. All right, so now we've got to figure out. I know what I'll do. Okay, so we want to put safari situations on here, right? And all right, so safari situations. All right, I know it's microscopic at the moment, but rest assured, We will make it larger. There we go. In fact, we're gonna go like this. And now I know that it's the same color as the stripes, and that's going to frustrate things a little. But we've got options. First off, we're going to do that, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to have an outer glow. That's going to really help us out. Alright, so the opacity of that outer glow is going to be right up there. Then we're going to make it big, and then we're going to make it kinda, see what I'm doing there? I'm giving it a nice glow so it stands out. It's not the best option, but it works. Bolder black lines? I don't know. But we're gonna go with that, I think. And then we're gonna take this and let's find a more safari-ish kind of looking thing. Okay, well, that would be great if it was a vampire thing. Safari situations. Alright, one thing we need to do right off the bat is we need to orient this centrally. Boom. Now I don't like, I mean I like this font, but it's not exactly the easiest to read. So we're gonna keep looking. Nope. Control Z. Nope, we're not doing that. Yes, I want to get rid of that Latin. Come on. If it isn't clear, I'm kind of new to this version of Adobe Photoshop. I don't like some of the things about it, but we're gonna make do. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's go back to the text. Alright. Actually, we'll go here. That's pretty centralized. We're going to go to the effects again. The opacity doesn't... Yeah, I guess we'll keep it there. Do the spread, we'll do the size. Yeah, why not? Turn down the opacity a little. I don't know. It looks best when it's pure. Safari situations. Alright. So there's that. Now, the main thing that we have to remember is remember those binding boxes on the circle that we had to worry about? That's kind of what I'm worried about right now. So what we're going to do is we are going to... I'm going to call this good. I'm going to be okay with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this layer and we're going to rasterize this image. Yeah, so now it's a rasterized thing. I can't edit this text anymore except through free transforming like so. Alright. But we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're actually going to take this, and you don't want to do this until you're done figuring things out. But what you're going to do is you are going to merge down, so this is all one layer now. So now when I transfer or transform, it all transforms together. And you could do this, I think, other ways, but my main goal is to make it so it fits within the bounding boxes and doesn't clip as much. Alright, so we're going to call that good. Boom. Alright, and then we're going to save this, and once again you would want to save the Photoshop thing and then a copy of this, but this is just a one-time project. So Film Spaz, what did you mean bolder black lines? I mean, not that I mean, we're done, but I just wanted to know what you were talking about. We're going to save this. Yeah, so we're saving it here. Deck. Back. Alright. Save. Okay. Alright, now let's go over to the web browser and we'll pull this into there. And then we're going to proof it. So we did all right. We did all right. As you can see, the bounding box is really kind of wonk there. I messed up, but this is what I was talking about. You can't resize. You can't like finagle the image inside the website. It's not something that you can do, and I'm not sure why it's so heavy on this side and so far off of this side. I don't know why it did that, but I would like it to be so you can edit it inside this thing. What you gonna do? Now there is a way to make it work, and that is these templates. These templates are very nice. These templates what makes this better, and I'll download a jumbo card template. Save that. We'll download it. Now this is their answer to it all. Now it is a good option, but I still would enjoy it if they actually let you edit it a little bit in their system. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Safari Situations, boom, and we're going to drag it here, boom. Alright, so it's on top of everything right now. We'll close this. No, we don't want to save it. Alright, so now we have the bounding box here. We're going to go like this. We're going to put our finished thing on top or underneath everything. So it's got to go under all these levels, got to go under these. I probably could have done it a better way, but I didn't. Oh. Do that. Alright, so here we go. Here's our card, and we want to make it so it works. We're going to turn off all this text. Turn off all this text. We don't need this text. And why we have all these check marks, I have no idea. Alright. So here we go. And then we've got that. Cool. So now we have our card. And I'm going to drag this up here and change its opacity. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so we've got this. It's... oh, crap. Alright, so we've got this. And of course it's going to do this. Of course it's going to do this. This is what I'm talking about. In my old version of Photoshop, if I clicked here and went like this, it would move the thing that I had selected down here. But this... I've got to figure out how to not have this select. But I'm not going to right now. You can see how far from the edges we need to be. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go like this. And I'll hold shift so it does something more like that. Alright, so that's the template there. And it's being a little wonky, but we'll be okay. Now this blue dotted line is where you want your text to not go out of. And even here, I'm not super happy with the lining up. Let's just move this. Let's turn off snapping, that would be nice. Snapping. There's actually a hotkey to snapping, I think. Let me see, Control S. Is that? No. Is it Control K? Okay. No. Okay. Adobe's weird. Anyway. That's close enough. It's a lot of finagling for just I should have cleared all this up as far as settings on Photoshop. I'm still learning it. I have the other version, but this is what we're working with. So anyway, we're gonna call this good. We're gonna turn off this, and I'm going to make the executive decision to fill this with white. There we go. Right, something like that. Alright, as you can see, it's still not centered, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it to center without snapping. There we go. It's better. And something like that. Alright, cool. We'll call that good. File, save. Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, file, save as. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in the slightest. Pictures. Yeah, look at all my files. Look at them all. Games, Safari situations. And we're gonna go with PNG. Yes, I want to replace it. Yes, it's fine. Cool. We're here. We're going to delete this. Yes, I want to delete that deck. And then put this here. Of course, we got to go here. Actually, go back. There we go. There we go. And now let's proof this. Much better. Much better indeed. Alright. So we'll approve that. Boom. And you would do the same thing with the other side of the card. You would probably go in with that thing here. And what we would do is we would probably put a new layer under here. And we would probably go, okay, so we want to have a blank here. And we would go survive. Oh, yeah, color. Black. There we go. Situation. Alright. And because it's used to being. There we go. Go away. Situation. And then we would probably make another thing here. And we'll say go that big. And once again, it's selecting the top layer here. Because of course it is. Boom, boom. We'll turn that off for now. Go here. And I've got to figure out how to turn off this Latin too, because it's really annoying. Alright, so let's go tiger attack. Attack? That's right, right? Yeah, tiger attack. Can I move what with the arrow keys? I can move the cursor, or the bar. Tiger attack. And then we'll go 1 through 2. Get bit. Minus 1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do something tricky here. We've got this symbol, right? We're going to pull this here. Boom. And we're going to use this to pull this over here. Oh, hold on. Alright, these are 2 layers. Let's merge this down. Let's Control E if I want it to be. There we go. No, don't save. Let's delete this. Boom. Yes. Alright, so -1, and then we'll go here, and it'll be lose 1 health. There we go. Enter. Nice. So there you go. So if you rolled a 1 or a 2, you would get bit and lose 1 health. And then we could say something in Latin, because that's dumb. 3 through 4. Run away. Okay, so I'm gonna try that, Matt. You're right. You can do it that way with the arrow keys. Interesting. Never done that before. Very interesting. Let me see if I can do it underneath. Yes, I can. Interesting. It's very slow. But it can be done. Alright. And 3. So that would be 5 through 6. Get a pet. Or tame the cat. Alright. Obviously, that one's a little outside the recommended bounds of this, so we would probably have to shrink it down in some way. So, okay. Tame the cat. Cool. And as you can see, everything's inside the blue line. So what you would do is you go, okay, well, this is the situation on the back of that card. And you would save, and just like before, you would want to save it as the Photoshop thing, not what I'm doing here. Call it Tiger. Save. Alright. Then we'll go here. And I saved it in the download file. It's fine. We'll go here. Downloads. Okay, so what we would do is we would edit cards. Right? So we would go into the card section here, and we would drop this, and it would say how many of this card would be in the deck, and you would say this many, and we're well inside the bounds because we used the template, so that's nice. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so squeaky chair. So that's that. We'll approve this card, and we'll go back to the jumbo deck. Excuse me, and we'll take a look at this and say, yeah, that looks good. Yes. So we'll save that. So we have the deck, and we have the health chips, and let's just see how much it would cost to make this. Okay. So it looks like it would cost $14 so far. I don't know how that works because, I mean, maybe these cardboard things are just really expensive. I don't know. I could take a look. Usually they have, yeah. So I look for 30 of them. Mini tile. Okay, so let me just look at the pricing. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, so let's look at the last thing that I was thinking, and that would be the dice. Let me see. There, no, dice pawns and other unprinted things. Okay. So dice. All right, so all of these are printed. Now these are blank, and these have lightning bolts and radiation symbols and rounded symbol green. Let me take a look at this. Can you change what the symbols are? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so it says different symbols on all sides. One side Cthulhu head, two sides tentacle, two sides a branch, and the last side a reverse branch. Interesting. Okay, so you can't design your own dice, but what you can do is you can say, okay, well, I'll take one of these blank dice, right? and I'm pretty sure in the let me see, paper. Let's just hit back. I'm pretty sure in the sticker aspect of things, it would just be the same. Yeah, small stickers, custom small sticker. Yeah, apparently all the stickers are the same size, and they're not really dice friendly. It looks like they look pretty large. Interesting. I don't know why they would. Oh, here we go. Stickers. I don't know. Oh, you know what? We don't need custom sticker or dice because you roll the numbers. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so this has been basically how to make a game, and it's been a bit of a train wreck of an episode. Sorry about that, guys. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and I really enjoyed making my first game, and I'll show you that game now. But uh, but it was a little easier because it was a lot more simple, and I wasn't trying to be as artistic or anything like that. So this game Strata, I made a booklet. It's a small booklet, so it can fit inside the box for the cards. And the cards, I chose a poker deck kind of size, kind of thing. Here. Yeah, so I made individual pages with the template and stuff. And then I also made the box, and I used the template. So, let me see. Where was it? There it is. I made the box, and that's the box that it'll come in. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll approve that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. And then decks. And this is the part that I like the most. Is okay. So I've got the Strata deck like this. See, this is what it is. All printed out. As you can tell, the bounding box of black here got chopped off, so their guidelines, quite literally, are very accurate. So we're gonna go in and check out the cards. Boom. All right, and yeah, these are all my cards, and some of them are new. Like they're not even in my prototype yet. I've got to order it again. But yeah, so all of these cards printed out, besides the new ones. Like, so here we go. We got this one. Okay, so it's just a yellow diamond on there. And then I'm gonna switch this over, and that's what it printed out. Really high quality stuff. I paid for the better material, so it came out sturdier, and they shuffle nice. I like them a lot, and hopefully when I get this play tested enough, I will be able to give you a video on how to play it, because I would like to get it out there, get it play tested. For the record, this game is for sale. It is for sale. It's $13.27 plus shipping. And if you want to help me out, give me some feedback on the quality, uh, and play test it, and see if you and your friends think it's a good game. I I would appreciate that, and then I can make a video of it because I know people like the game. But if you're like, Matt, I've been watching you now for an hour, and this was a bit of a train wreck, maybe next time. Well, I understand. And I thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you in figuring out how to make a card game. I'll probably make this video again, but I really wanted to get a video out because I've been working a ton this past week because of the situation that's going throughout the world right now. My coworkers, they've like cut down the amount of people working now, so guess who gets stuck with a lot of extra work, which is good because a lot of people aren't making money right now, and I'm very thankful for having a job that didn't quit. So there's that, but it does get in the way of me making these videos, and when I don't have time to really set things up, it turns out like Matt rambling, and yeah. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. And until next time, this is Hogwash, over and out. I'll catch you later.